Hey everybody, it's Exice here, bringing you a gameplay commentary on COD 4. Yeah, this is the COD 4 gameplay I talked about on official Black Ops 10 EU, the channel I mod for competitive sniping on Black Ops. It was originally used for the part 2 of me talking about COD 4 and how COD 4 has changed over the years, but I thought that this gameplay was very fitting for the topic in hand. First of all, I'd like to apologise for no commentaries or anything over the weekend uploaded to YouTube. Yes, mainly because I was spending time with a girlfriend. She recently came off holiday and I wanted to see her. So yeah, couldn't really get any gameplay. Well, I got gameplay staged, but I couldn't really do commentaries and all that right in front of her because that would just be extremely awkward and a little bit rude. So I couldn't do that, and so she's now gone, unfortunately for me, lucky for you, and I'm back to doing the commentaries over the week. So yeah, anyway, the topic in hand about this gameplay and why it's so fitting is the worthiness, not the worthiness, the standard of montage clips, which has gone up over the Call of Duty series, and I like to start off with old school. Not the game mode old school, but the old school targes. I prefer old school targes. If you don't know what old school targe is, it's back in the days of COD 4 when COD 4 was... there was no COD 5, it was just COD 4. COD 4 came out, there's no... well, another one after that. And the standard of montage clips back then they're pretty damn decent. They're not really of today's standard, but you do get the few who are still worthiness of today's standards, like Blackouts and Kyo 8. But Blackouts does sniper lobbies. I don't know about Kyo 8, I wasn't always into all his montages. I watched a fair few, but I didn't really catch on to him until quite late. Blackouts was the one I've seen earlier. And his clips were, back then, astonishing. I couldn't believe people could do that with the sniper. So obviously, you try it out and be like, wow, this isn't actually half bad, this is actually quite fun, it's more of a challenge. I've been so used to using regular guns that this is actually almost 10 times funner. Look at that, I got a 6-3 piece and follow it up. Couldn't really get anything else after that because of smoke from a grenade. Anyways, yeah, so the standards back then, they weren't as high as what they are now. Now you've got like super duper trick shots with many spins you can get in, switches before you hit the floor. And you've got people who are hitting quad feeds, 5-man feeds, and back then it was quad feeds, but it wasn't as today's quad feeds. So people will not upload anything else but quad feeds. Back then, triples would be uploaded, not one bullets, but triple feeds. So yeah, and then over the years, when it came into Modern Warfare 2, standards. For some reason, the standards got higher. I know quickscoping generally was easier on Modern Warfare 2. Like, obviously it's easier, but it was actually, I'd say it's harder to get clips on Modern Warfare 2 than COD 4, and I reckon this is probably by noob tubes and so basically every gun being overpowered on there. So it works alright, and I don't think people actually notice it. It actually works okay on Modern Warfare 2, the quickscoping, because everything's basically overpowered compared to COD 4. So yeah, then Black Ops came out, and this is mainly, what's my phone going off? This is mainly where the whole, I don't think standards came into Black Ops. It was probably about near end of Modern Warfare 2 where everybody started the trick shot, and then people's standards went up through the roof. And I don't know, I missed the old school montages. Not many people make them anymore. It's usually every montage I've seen so far has 1 or 2 trick shots in. And I'm not a fan of trick shots, but fair play to them, it takes a lot of effort. But yeah, anyways, that's my opinion on montage clips. So yeah, this has been Exice, and toodle pip.